So today I'm doing something a little different. I'm going to go to Daiso, which is a Japanese dollar store that has all kinds of really cool household items and has a pretty sizable beauty section. And I'm going to see what I can find. And based on what I can find, I'm going to go home and do a makeup tutorial with whatever it is that I can procure. I might have to use some things from my collection, but hopefully I'll be able to find some really cool stuff to do. So come on, let's go.
Boom.
They have all sorts of like foundations and stuff. These look a little bit deep, but I think I'm gonna try it anyway. There's this one that looks like it might be light enough for me. I don't see a color name on it. We're gonna try it out. Look at how pretty that is. It'd be like, you're ready for the Emerald City. These are so pretty. These would be great on a vanity. They have all this stuff. This is so cute.
Is that a beauty blender?
Yeah, it's like a beauty blender dupe.
Might as well.
Might as well. If somebody knows what this is, please tell us your story. Because what? Oh my god, this is the coolest thing in the whole world! I'm actually filming a video right now. Oh! So, I want to be in the video, say hello to the internet. Little rascals. That's so awesome. Yeah, I know you live in the Bay Area and I like never expected to see you ever. Serious? Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh my god, so much more beautiful in person. Oh, I'm gonna stop. No, I love you for real. You're amazing. Thank you. You're so welcome. Have you ever bought makeup here before? Girl, yes. Honestly, this is cool. I grabbed that. This is cool, but you gotta be careful not to like put it near your lashes.
Let's get a shot of the basket real quick.
Have you guys tasted these?
Oy.
Okay, so here we are the next day. I'm ready to try all these items. I have them all laid out and I'm just basically going to do this haul as I use each item. There are a few things where I got like a couple items in a category and I couldn't possibly use them all in one look. And I wasn't able to get eyeshadow or blush or even like face powder that would actually match my skin. So I'm going to need to use a couple of things from my regular makeup collection, but we'll make it work. So the first thing that I'm going to do is use one of the cool face masks I got. And in order to do that, I'm going to pin my hair back, or not really pin it, but just kind of push it back with this super cute headband I got. I love these ones with the little wires in them, so you can kind of look cute, look cute. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to crack open a can of Kona coffee that I picked up there. I have no idea if this is good or not. So cheers. That is quite lovely. Okay, so I'm going to get started with one of the bubble masks that I picked up. I got a peach mask and an oatmeal mask. My skin's been really irritated lately, so something tells me that the oatmeal one will be better for my skin as much as I would love to use the peach one. So here's the mask. Oh my god, it smells so good, you guys. It's sort of bubbling up. Do I stop massaging it once it starts to bubble? Not quite as like thick and foamy as some of the videos I've seen, but definitely has bubbled up. This is kind of tingly and a bit fun. Okay, so my face feels really clean and really nice and balanced. The other thing that I picked up in this general category were a whole bunch of like face wipes. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these up and smell them. Okay, this one kind of smells like cleaner. The important ingredients in this are hyaluronic acid and olive oil, but it kind of just smells like hand soap. But that's not offensive or anything. This one is grapefruit, and I'm really excited. I love grapefruit. And it smells kind of like body wash and kind of like a method cleaner that you would use to like clean your bathroom. So not really too sure how I feel about this. Now we're gonna get into some foundation-y stuff. I picked up this foundation from a brand called Santee. This is the Aqua Stylish Silky Milk Foundation. This has SPF 20. And it does give you an idea of some of the ingredients in it. It is a silicone-based foundation. So I imagine this to have a bit of more of like a gel-like texture. And I got this in the shade 1. So it's the lightest one they had. And now to apply that, I actually picked up quite a few brushes. So I'm going to be trying out this makeup sponge on this side of my face. And on this side of my face, I'll be trying out the facial brush. This was the most expensive item that I purchased. This was $4. I've been really interested to check out this type of foundation brush for quite some time. I think that this would actually be quite nice for doing, oh wow, that's really soft. For doing like vintage powder and things like that. This doesn't state specifically that you're supposed to get this sponge wet, but that's generally how you use this type of sponge, so I'm gonna wet it. Right away, this sponge feels completely different from the Beauty Blender. It doesn't really seem to expand with water. It stays very rubbery and dense feeling. So I'm not really sure if I was supposed to wet it, but whatever, we're gonna try it out. Putting some of that foundation on the butt end of the little blender sponge, and let's go ahead and try it out. Okay, I already hate it. I'm sorry. It feels like I'm punching myself in the face. The foundation match is not bad though. Really, like, I can't use this brush to sort of blend that in. Alright, so we'll try the foundation brush now. And from what I understand from videos that I've watched, you're supposed to sort of like spread it around and then use it to blend. This is definitely a fragranced foundation, so if you think that'll bother you, I guarantee that it will. But it doesn't look half bad. It looks relatively natural. You can see it's just sort of covering up redness without looking too makeup-y. I just got a huge glob of it in my hairline because that's cool. For $1.50, this foundation is not bad. Like, it feels nice on the skin. It doesn't feel like gross or thick or heavy or anything. Let me go ahead and zoom in and show you what it looks like. Very natural. Very pleased with this. It doesn't look overly makeup-y, but there is a good amount of pigment to it to where my skin tone is evened out. For concealer, I am going to use my Wet n Wild concealer, which is my favorite of the moment. If you guys saw my my hot new shit video, you will already know that this is one of my absolute favorites at the moment. I'm going to use the sponge to blend out my concealer and see how that works. I just don't like this. I don't like it. Nope. Nope. Couldn't find a powder that would match me at Daiso, but I did find this really great powder puff. I love puffs like this. So what I'm going to do is set my liquid foundation with a powder foundation from NYX. I'm kind of trying to keep the kind of drugstore trend alive. And so I'm just going to go over and press and roll this powder into my skin. You can see it's definitely providing me with a little bit more coverage, which is something I like to do. I like to use a sheer foundation and then a powder foundation to give more of like a medium coverage overall. When I do this press and roll method, I like to take a powder brush. I picked this one up at Daiso, and ooh, that's incredibly soft and really nice and small. So I'm just going over and just kind of knocking off any excess powder. So even though it absorbed a lot of the product, I do like this. This is actually pretty cool, and you know what? $1.50 foundation at Daiso. This stuff is the bomb. It looks so good. I'm like really impressed right now. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the eyebrows. I picked up this super cute eyebrow pencil. I'm really excited to use it. I picked it up in the shade dark brown because even though I have relatively light hair, because I have so many like different colors in my hair, it just seems to make the most sense to fill them in with dark brown. So I'm going to twist this up, and it has an oval shape. Let me see if I can zoom this in for you. You can see. Okay. And I'm going to use the brush end to comb my own brows into place first. Drawing some brow hairs at the front of my brow on this side. Not bad. A little bit on the redder side than what I would typically go for, but not bad if you have chestnut or auburn hair. So that is really not bad. I'm actually quite impressed with that. I don't have a lot of color options, but this is a really good universal brow pencil, and I would actually really recommend this, especially since it's a beautiful hot pink and it's really fun. The other thing that I picked up was this eyebrow coat. So this is, I assume, to be like brow gel, yeah? I really like how like the top lid has a beautiful like pinky opalescence to it, which I just appreciate little touches like that. So we're gonna open it up. It looks like a nail polish brush. Smells very chemically. I don't know about this, but we're gonna try it out anyway. You just sort of brush it through your brows, which is kind of foreign to me. So I'm used to doing it with, you know, like a mascara wand type thing, but this doesn't seem to, it's not as though it doesn't work. It's just different. So we'll see how that dries. It reminds me a lot of Hairspray. Another coffee break. I wasn't able to find any eyeshadow at Daiso, which is a big bummer. I was kind of hoping to find like a little eyeshadow palette or something to use. I did find this big smoky eyes in the shade blue, which is really pretty and blue and sparkly. So I'm going to use that as a base for some eyeshadow today. And is this scented? So this one I just sort of applied it lightly, and this side I sort of pulled my eye taut a little bit, and look at how pretty that is. Woo! To blend out the edge, I'm going to use a Sonia Kashuk eyeshadow brush. For like traditional eyeliner, I was able to find this one, which has a square shape to it, which I'm really excited to try out. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. Apply this to my lash line. Zoom this in so you guys can see. I don't know how I feel about that. The square shape of it is kind of uncomfortable. It's also not very black. And it's definitely not wiggling in between my eyelashes, and frankly, it feels like I'm kind of poking myself in the eyeball. Not a huge fan of that. I'd probably pass on the eyeliner. They also have this Clean Color Precision eyeliner, which is a liquid liner. It's really pretty, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot as well. This one has a felt tip applicator, so it's not going to be a super fine line, but I think it could look really pretty. Alright, that's just going to have to do for now. And I'm going to take, this is really pretty, but I'm going to take a little bit of eyeshadow. This is the NYX Ultimate palette. I'm just going to press some purple shadow over the blue shadow just to make it a little bit more intense. I like that even with this eyeshadow applied, the glitter is still showing through. It's really kind of cool. And I went for a little bit of a cat eye shape in this outer edge. It's a little funky. I don't have eyeshadow primer on. I went absolutely ham on the lashes because it's one of my favorite things about Daiso. So I picked up these ones called Dense Volume. Love the shape of these lashes. They're so spiky and they make the eyes look amazing. I love this type of shape from any brand. These are the Noble and Glamorous, and anytime that you have like a lighter inner part and a much heavier outer part, you're going to get a really great sort of upswept look to the eye. And these are bottom lashes, which I'm going to save for another time, but I really appreciate that they have the bottom lashes. I also picked up this black lash glue. A lot of people have said that this is a really good glue, so I'm going to go ahead and try it out. You see this? What's going on? What's going on? Hi. What's going on? Picked up another one of these ribbon cases as well. These are great for holding your false lashes. Seriously, really, like, you gotta not lick the inside of my ear, dude. Okay, so I'm going to apply the Noble and Glamorous lashes because I think that the upswept look is going to go really good with this look. These come with their own glue, the special glue. Use the special glue that comes with these lashes on this side. So for this side, I'm using the black lash glue. Couldn't find any kind of lash applicator, but I did find this pair of tweezers, which looked really interesting, which of course I should have taken out of the package before I put the glue on the lashes. That would have just been convenient. Actually, that wasn't too bad to open it. So what I liked about these is that these tweezers face this way. So you would actually like tweeze hairs like that. So I'm going to place my lashes on with this. Actually, this makes it incredibly easy. you have lashes that are a little too long, you just need to cut them down to size. Actually, these ones are quite easy because they have little spaces in between them. So those are really easy to kind of mark where I need to cut them down side to side. Little mascara. You use the Better Than Sex mascara. I don't know what's going on. This side's just like not playing nice today. A little bit of this on my lower lash line as well. Then I'm gonna try this black liner in my inner rim. Now my lash is lifting. This is not comfortable in the inner rim, just so you guys know. It's very dry, it's not very creamy. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. You know, from far away, it doesn't look half bad though. I'm not too mad about it. So now I'm going to try the Santi Mineral Compact Powder. I thought I might be able to pull this off as a blush. I did buy a blush brush at Daiso. It might be a little too narrow. We are gonna find out. Apply this to the apples of my cheeks. Hopefully it's not too, it might be a little too orange. Okay, so yeah, no. Instead, I'm going to use this Clean Color Femme lipstick in Tea Rose, which is a beautiful name. And I'm going to apply this to my fingers. Really lovely color. And try this as blush. When in doubt, you can always use your lipstick as blush. That is lovely. And it is very lightly scented, sort of a, I don't know how to describe it. It's sweet and fruity, but not like offensive or weird or anything. It's very light. I also picked up these Clean Color eyeliners. This is a waterproof eyeliner. I'm going to try the purple one just to see what it looks like. Just kind of draw it. Okay, this is dry as fudge. So I have a lipstick in mind for this, but I also picked up this one, which is called Magic Lime, and I'm hoping this is a mood-changing lipstick, so we will see. If not, it's an awesome green lipstick that you can get at Daiso. Ooh, it smells good. So I'm gonna give this a couple minutes to see if it like develops or anything, but so far I don't think that this is actually color changing. It is a little bit on the patchy side. It's not very even. You can see my own lip color coming through. However, if you just want to get experimental, $1.50 for like a lime green lipstick is pretty cool. Now that I have that off, I'm going to apply this lipstick. This is also from Clean Color and it's called Twinsies. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in and show you guys this. Super cute. And the little thing here reminds me of lipsticks that my grandmother would buy when I was a kid. It'd be like a clear bit in the middle and then like a ring around it with color. That's a little disappointing. I don't know why I expected like more color impact, but so a little bit on the sheer side, which actually kind of makes them even more similar to the product that my grandmother used back in the day. Again, it has a really pleasant smell, so the Clean Color lip products definitely have a nice smell to them. There you go. That is my look that I was able to create with some drugstore products. I want to test out the brow gel, which did seem to dry down. I like the brow gel. It does kind of have a funky smell like on the lips, which is like, I'm really not liking. Ugh, it's like starting to smell like soap. Ugh. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. Nope. So instead, I'm gonna put on the Tea Rose one. They're fully dried. I want to try pulling on the lashes and seeing which one seems so secure. So the black glue is definitely more secure. Like this, that was a little too easy. And I got a wonky falsie. So it's time to take this off. Actually, I guess I could use the makeup wipes, right? I could totally just use one of these Daiso wipes and see how well they work. So let me do that as I do my outro. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was so much fun to create for you. This was a bit of an experiment because I don't think I've ever done this where I just go out and buy things and then just come home and try them. And a lot of them I'd never used before. Some of them I was a little bit familiar with because I've bought stuff from Daiso before, but I'm pretty impressed with this. My skin feels really clean. It doesn't feel oily like it normally does when I use my MAC wipes, which I love my MAC wipes. I mean, honestly, those are some of my favorite, luxury products to buy for myself because the smell is so awesome. But this definitely leaves me feeling really clean. So I think this would be a good one to take with me to the beach. Maybe like use the MAC wipe first to like get the sunscreen off and then use this to kind of clean up after. So really like these. You can see even the lash glue is for the most part gone. I might have like a little bit of it right here. So that's quite nice, and I appreciate that. You can see the side's looking a little funky because I ripped the lash off. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you'd like to see more of my Daiso videos, I will have them linked in the description bar down below. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. I make new videos every Sunday and Thursday, so be sure to check back on those days for new videos. And that's it. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I will see you guys next time. Remember to vintage or tacky, just be your own kind of beautiful. See you, bye!